I want to talk a little bit about Time Capsule. My word on the street is that's dropping tomorrow, man. What's this project mean to you? I mean, how long has it been in the works? And just let the listeners on. There's also something really cool that you're doing with it, so we'd love to hear it.
Well, it's about 32 years in the making.
Yeah.
It's like everything that I'm doing right now. But no, the recordings on the album Time Capsule, they're collected from like the past 5 or 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
Songs and moments that never made it on any record. Some of them from years ago, some of them from last year, and I wanted to just put it out. When the pandemic started and lockdown happened, we were literally in the studio, making this record or parts of it. And I didn't know it was going to be Time Capsule then, but I started thinking about how every song we record is like a time capsule.
Mm-hmm.
Every album is this collection of moments captured, and we can revisit them forever and kind of time travel in a way.
Yeah.
Every time we hear a piece of music, and it's relative, it's subjective, but for each person, certain songs, they bring us back to moments from the past.
Yeah.
Growing up, listening to this song, and then we start to feel that way again. It changes our consciousness, and it can remind us of ourselves. All of these ideas just made me start thinking about, well, we're making an album right now. The world is fucking crazy right now. Like, what is going on? This is very surreal. We're lucky to be in a recording studio right now, like just capturing this moment. And then I was like, but that's kind of always the case. It's like, this moment is special because this is happening externally, and that's inevitably, it's going to be affecting the music. Like the songs we recorded during that session were very quick. It was very rushed.
Mm-hmm.
We did maybe 2 takes of everything. And sometimes we only did 1 take. And that's what's on the record.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's very immediate and like a documentary,
Yeah.
And then other songs are like, I was in my bedroom and on a 4-track, cassette recorder, or I was in a hotel room. All I had was a laptop, but this song idea came and I had to capture it. And, in a really nice studio with a tape machine
Mm-hmm.
and Pro Tools and, but, and then all of the different friends of people that played on this music, all of these things, like, they bring back these memories and these people for me when I hear this music. And then for people who weren't there, they're just experiencing the music for the first time, but there's a moment there where they're hearing that music for the first time and it's influencing that moment for them. And that becomes a memory, and eventually I just thought, instead of putting all these different songs, which seemed like from totally different albums, because they were,
Mm-hmm.
Instead of releasing them as like separate EPs, which was the plan for a while, I just thought, let's just put it all together
Mm-hmm.
on one album, and we'll call it Time Capsule. And it'll just be like a sketchy journal collage of like in a time capsule, you put all these different artifacts and memories in them, and you can revisit it later. And then eventually, when vinyl was too expensive, no one had any money anyway, and we didn't know if we could sell enough to justify spending the money. And then plus vinyl takes so long to make right now. We're like, what are we going to do? We do digital and CD. And I thought, well, I'll make time capsules. I'll make some real time capsules. And for a while, that was going to be 300 metal, cylinders that you open up. So I'm going around to plumbing warehouses trying to find, and my manager calls me. He's like, hey, I don't know if we should be sending 300 metal pipes in the mail to all of your fans.
Yeah.
We might get a knock on the door that we don't want to answer. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, you're right. So that eventually led to
the
making
Unabomber
hempcrete time capsules.
Okay.
Because I thought, what's a material that stands the test of time? Like hempcrete, it's fireproof. It's, insulating. It'll last 1,000 years. And it's organic and regenerative, and the art itself is the message. The medium is the message.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, well, I've been growing hemp. I know hemp farmers. I can source the hemp from. I can chop it up in my wood chipper, and I can make hempcrete. And I took some old light fixtures that had kind of cylinder shape, or like not cylinders, but like egg shapes.
Mm-hmm.
And I used them as my molds, and I took some mason jars, and I just figured it out. It took a long time, of trial and error, but it's like what we were talking about. I failed a bunch making these. They were terrible, until I realized, oh, I have to do this, and I have to make it like that, and wait this long for it to cure, and and so there's 20 time capsules, and the only way to get a time capsule is to buy one of the lucky CDs that randomly have hidden in them these time tokens.
Oh, snap.
It has a little QR code on the back. So if you're lucky enough, you buy a time capsule CD, you open it up, there might be a time token inside of it. And you scan that, and then you can redeem that for a real time capsule. And inside the time capsule is a thumb drive with all of the music and artwork and videos of the whole project, a bag of organic hemp seeds that I cultivated myself, and a ticket to the concert in 2042. So this ticket is good for, every concert, every Particle Kid concert in the year 2042. So it's something to look forward to and stay alive for.
Yeah. Well, so
try our best.
Tell the good people where they can find you on your socials. You're on tour right now as well, or the tour starting up?
Yeah, we're starting next week in Denver with the Flaming Lips, April 25th, and we're going to go all around the West Coast and